What's going on, Initiative? Welcome back to the channel. I'm your co-host, Darren Bradley, here with Black Lightning Season 3, Episode 16 review. YouTube says I can't curse in the videos, like the first 30 seconds. And, we need to try to get some money, help the podcast grow. Like, comment, subscribe would also help the podcast grow. So I just want to tell y'all, please be safe out there. Wash your hands, stay clean. Don't throw your kids in the pool to wash them. What else? Don't touch me. Wakanda forever. We got to shake hands. That's about it. I think that's been 30 seconds. What the fuck? What the fuck, Black Lightning? What the hell is going on? What is this shit? So much stuff happened in this last episode. So much stuff happened in this last episode. Literally, it could have been the last 4 episodes, which would have saved all the bullshit that we just went through for the last 2 weeks with this crappy storytelling, this over-explaining of stuff, this just boring ass shows. All the shit that happened in this one episode could have been done in the last 4 weeks, and it would have been spectacular. I don't think I'm finna watch this show anymore. And I know a lot of people say they probably put it all in there because they had to shut down shooting because of the pandemic that's going on. You understand what I'm saying? If you watch this episode, you see it's literally about 4 episodes worth of stuff in this episode. And because of the last couple of weeks and cramming all this stuff in this one episode, this episode means nothing. Nothing has any type of impact. Okay. You know what? I don't even know if I want to talk about it. I got notes. There's a bunch of notes. You can't read it because, but they're there. It was so... All right, let's just start the review. Black Lightning and Gravedigger had a one-on-one fight. Jin's laying there. Gravedigger gets the upper hand while Black Lightning is kind of telling him, yo, we related. This person. He like, nah, you lying, whatever. You lying, whatever, Gravedigger kind of wins, kind of doesn't, using all the powers he has, stolen meta powers. Gravedigger then orders Markovian soldiers to kidnap Jin. We have the reporter, who's been doing all the underground stuff for the Resistance, reporting about how Markovians have entered into Freeland. They're killing people, citizens, all this other stuff. The Markovians kill her like she's dead. She's gone. Rest in peace. The ASA leaving. So they doing cleanup. The ASA are going around making sure they get everything they got to do, taking out who they got to take out. They go after to take out Dr. Jace. They get rid of her. Brandon goes to help Black Lightning save Jin. Honestly, I know my energy is dying because I don't want to talk about this show. It was so frantic, but not in a good way, and rushed, but not with a sense of urgency. Like, no, we just got to throw this stuff here for you. And so Markovian's attacked. Gravedigger is in. The war is on, even though you don't really see anything. You hear stuff, but you don't see anything. What else I got? The soundtrack is still good. The soundtrack was cool. They put in some cool songs that kept it okay. But what was happening while the songs was playing was stupid. Oh no, man. Jin and Gravedigger have a really cool conversation. They talk about Martin Luther King and Obama. Did they actually do anything? Do they make it better for black people in this country? And because technically Gravedigger's whole thing is, I'm coming to get the metas out of here. The United States government is evil. Look what they do to black people. They experiment on black people to create meta humans, and all this other stuff that these people have done haven't made anything better. And Jen's like, they have, but there's this. And he like, yeah. But then they try to put y'all in chains in Freeland. What are you talking about? So is that was a good conversation. That was okay. ASA and Lady Eve double cross each other. That was fun. Lady Eve tells them where the briefcase is. They try to kill Lady Eve. Good stuff. That was okay. Oh my God. Tobias is in Markovia. He's making his move. And you know what? He honestly really didn't do nothing. He killed some loose ends, showed how evil he is, but Tobias, it's the same stuff. It's okay, cool. Henderson, the police chief, the Resistance, and the 100 led by Resurrection Man Lala, they come together to stop some Markovians. That was a okay scene, but I mean, it was quick, fast, in a hurry. Couple of gunshots, it was over. This made me laugh out loud. But not as in I enjoyed it, but just how ridiculous it was. We had another Painkiller versus Khalil in the mine scene. They did so hard to make this look like Black Panther versus Killmonger, a little bit of Neo versus Morbius, and Coming to America, where the Prince and them, they practicing with their staffs. They just try to reference every single cool looking black person fight scene, and it looked good. I ain't gonna lie, it looked good, but it was just funny because it's like, how many times y'all finna do this? And now y'all just did this one scene in the middle of all this other stuff that's going on to have him once again, Khalil versus Painkiller mental struggle. And it literally just looked like they tried to copy every single cool, epic black fight scene, as you could say, or a black person, cool black scene in the zeitgeist. I'm like, no! It was funny though. It made me laugh. Oh, another scene that made me laugh. There was this giant explosion for no reason with a whole bunch of kids like trapped in a basement, but they never show you like rescuing the kids. And if the kids okay, they say they okay later, but it was a big explosion because they needed a big explosion. They probably had some money left in the budget. Nah. I don't even know where else I want to go with this. Henderson dies. He saved Black Lightning's life. All those years, the last couple of years of that beef between them two and all that other stuff, it ends cool, but it's like, it was like they gave it like a half a minute, 30 seconds, maybe a little bit more, for a relationship that has been established since day one. And it's, oh, Henderson's dead now. Okay. Black Lightning versus Gravedigger again. Jen and Brandon versus Gravedigger was okay. So Lynn, of course, makes the formula. She kills somebody. Again. Lynn, of course, gets the formula to take away Gravedigger's extra powers. She uses a shotgun. Lynn saves the day. How is she the hero in this? But we'll get to that too towards the end. Black Lightning beats him. Executes him, captures him. Great. It felt like nothing. It felt like nothing. It's like the whoever been choreographing fight scenes for like Arrow and all the other shows, and it's like they quit or something before these last couple episodes. These fight scenes have just been whatever. Even though, like I said, the Khalil Painkiller stuff was cool, but it was just like they just copied other fight scenes from other stuff. It wasn't anything that felt even CW-ish or Arrowverse. It was just like, okay. I don't even know. Khalil, Odell's leaving. You know, they blowing up stuff. ASA is leaving, tying up loose ends. Odell's trying to go. Khalil, wins against Painkiller, so he's taking control. If he finds Odell, he's going to kill Odell because, you know, basically Odell had him kill his mom. But he said something real cool, like, Odell tries to use a code phrase to shut him down. He's like, yeah, that works on Painkiller. That doesn't work on me. I'm glue. You ain't never met me before. I'm like, oh, shit. He got a new personality. They don't even mention it. They don't talk about it no more. Black Lightning somehow shows up. Technically, well, it's not somehow it shows up. TC and Gambi been doing stuff. They just been... TC and Gambi were wasted in this. Wasted. They were wasted. Even Gambit's cool, I'm finna be a one-man army, shoot up the ASA squad it was like, we've done this like 1,000 times and this just looked dumb. Y'all just need a reason to blow up the tailor shop. That's all it was. Anyway. So Black Lightning gets to Odell right before Glue or Painkiller, Khalil, whoever, about to kill him. Don't do it. You better than this, blah, blah, blah. Khalil shoots him. Well, I just heard his spine. He all right. And it's like, okay. Cool. Khalil walks away. Black Lightning don't do nothing. So here, also during the fight, look, so much crap happened, I forgot. So during the fight, because Gravedigger's OP, he has the power to make you do what he wants. That's his original power. I tell you something, you won't do it. He makes Grace and Thunder fight. Grace basically was kicking Thunder's ass, but then, of course, Thunder powers up, puts Grace in the coma now. Grace in the coma now. I don't well, Grace over there. Whatever. They'll way to write Grace off. Cool. Even though Grace was actually starting to finally be decent. Alright. So all this is over. They basically win. The ASA is destroyed. The Markovians are taken out. Tobias is in Markovia, but he getting ready to make his move. He getting ready to come back. Of course, they don't show none of that. Who else? Lady Eva should still be alive. Lala's still alive. Like I said, Henderson is dead. Everybody else is it's basically still where everybody else was at. So here's the monologue. They do this whole hearing, and Black Lightning had the speech about black people being experimented on, and the United States has a history of that, and this needs to stop, and it was a good speech. But it has no impact, because doing that same stuff, we got Lynn testifying, found out she's still on green light. We really don't have the girl testifying about what the ASA has done. Thunder leading the resistance and what they was doing. Don't hear none of that. And you got the government like, well, we're going to stop it. We're shutting down the ASA and we're going to fix these things and it's cool. And you're like, okay, cool. We know that's bull. Great. And then they keep focusing on this one white dude in the audience. And the dude's sitting there and it's like, okay, who is this guy? He a comic character? I don't know. They don't say, whatever. He goes away and we find out it's Gravedigger. So Gravedigger was able to keep some powers, obviously, because he didn't have the ability to change. No, I'm sorry. He didn't have that power. He had one of those masks that the ASA have to change your view that Gambit uses. He had one of those, but Gravedigger's still alive. How did he get out? Black Lightning beat his butt, and the explosion should have killed him. Because he was in the explosion I told you about that just happened. So they got the kids out and Gravedigger out, but they don't show none of that. They don't show Gravedigger out. It's just so much stuff in this one episode. And it's not even the plot holes. It's just that, imagine if you took 4 episodes to do this, it would have been so cool. Henderson's death would have been impactful. Tobias doing his evil stuff in Markovia would have been impactful. Each fight scene would have been impactful. You could have had more times for the fight scene. You could have had Jane and Brandon do more stuff. You could have had Jace's death mean a little bit more and what it would mean to Brandon and Jane, whatever. All these things. And they didn't do any of it. So, honestly, I don't think I can watch Black Lightning anymore because I like to watch stuff I enjoy. And I want to tell you about stuff I enjoy. I like to be positive. And this show has, I don't know. I don't know. I may watch it. I don't know if I'm going to review it. I might watch it just to see what. And if it's something cool happens, I'll come back. But for now, I saw a superhero. He was black. And I don't think I'm going back to Black Lightning.